everyone. So I'm going to do a general tarot message today, just a little bit of freestyle and see what comes up for you. So just pick up on some general collective energy here, what's going on for the next few days to the next few weeks. So I'm going to start out by rolling the dice. Okay, Venus. Beautiful. All right. Sagittarius and first house too, or the number one. So a lot of you could be very focused on yourself, or maybe this is a sign that you really need to focus more on yourself and who you are. You could be thinking a lot about your personal identity and maybe your ego, or like the mask that you wear to the world, your personality itself. Sagittarius is a very lucky sign. Some of you could have Sag in your chart, or maybe dealing with someone who does. This also represents a sense of luckiness for sure. It's definitely a very good luck sign. Also represents expansion too. So some of you could be really expanding your sense of self here. And with Venus here, this could definitely signify love. Some of you could be dealing with a love situation. Don't mind my nails here. I definitely need to fix them or repaint them or something. So Venus can definitely apply to love matters. Some of you might have a specific person on your mind, or a love interest or something, and you could definitely see your love life expanding very soon with the combination of Venus and Sagittarius. But also you're definitely being called towards self-love right now, because we have the number one here too. So kind of that cheesy message that you have to love yourself before you can love someone else. But there is a sense of expansion here, as long as you remember to care for yourself and put yourself first. So I'm gonna move these out of the way, and I'm gonna start with some oracle messages. I'm gonna be using Oracle of Shadows and Light. So I'm just gonna take a moment to shuffle here, see if anything wants to pop out. Okay, we've got 3 witchy sisters, power of 3. All right, so some of you, and it is oh my gosh, 333 just popped up on the screen on the timer as I pulled that card just now. So the number 3 could be very significant. Maybe look out for 333. It's kind of hard to say really fast, but if you happen to see that number, that's definitely a confirmation from the universe right now. I know I have been seeing 666 a lot, actually. Like every time oh wow, I just noticed this card popped out. I did not even see it. This just snuck out here. Winged seer, you see clearly, clairvoyance. All right, so I definitely feel like if you're watching this, you do have a gift here. You can definitely see things. You can see beyond the physical realm here. Trick-or-treating, out trick-or-treating, we're here. So I'm definitely feeling Halloween vibes. I feel like it's already begun. I know it's only August, but I can just feel, and it's still summer, but I could just feel the fall coming. Like, I don't know. I've definitely noticed like a darker energy in the air, for better or worse. So I can feel that darkness coming on, if anyone can relate to that. So I'm still shuffling to see if anything wants to jump out at me. Okay. 3 cards just jumped out. Mend a broken heart, fairy, healing from heartache. So some of you could be dealing with heartbreak at the moment. Fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. Okay, so this is your sign to really embrace yourself in nature. Maybe do some gardening too, even like indoor gardening, even if you don't live in a place that has like a yard or even a porch or anything, to just really like connect yourself to the natural world here, or even just like walking barefoot or touching a tree or something and really like grounding yourself here. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So you could have some type of creative idea, creative project that you're being called to really work on here. Don't let it slip away. Really nourish this idea that you have, this creative idea that's going on. And last card here is Poe. Time for change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So maybe this idea you have too has to do with technology or just like the internet or something you're putting out on the internet like that, or any type of technology this could have something to do with. Okay, so definitely to keep a balance between the natural world and technology, you know. So if you have been doing too much screen time or just spending too much time on social media, it can help to really connect yourself back to the earth, go outside, or even do like some indoor gardening or something like that. But there's no need to like demonize technology, and especially the internet too, especially if you have like these creative ideas. Like, you can still put yourself out there without feeling guilty about it. You know, it's all about balance, having time. You don't want to be addicted to your phone, but you also don't need to shun it. You don't need to shame it too. It can be just a really great way to boost your creativity and, you know, share really exciting ideas to the world. Okay, so yeah, you don't have to feel ashamed of that. Just as long as you have balance, you're not just glued to your screen. But yeah, there is this darker energy, I feel like, which happens like every time fall is around the corner. It's like, not only do the days get darker, if you are in the northern hemisphere, obviously it will be the exact opposite for people in different parts of the planet. But for those of you who do have fall coming, like, there's this dark energy, and I know it happens every year, but I often forget like just how dark it is too. And like, a lot of you could be dealing with a broken heart here. So this card jumped out as I was shuffling, so I'm gonna put it back and reshuffle. But it's definitely a message here, the High Priestess. So we do have some intuitive messages coming forth. So I am using the Halloween Tarot, not just the Oracle. Definitely excited. I'm just feeling this darkness. It's my time. I am a Scorpio sun myself, so autumn is my favorite. Okay, last shuffle. See what the cards have to say. So the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So this is a very lucky card, even when it's in reverse, but it's definitely means a lot of chaotic energy. So a lot of things going on right now that are just completely out of your control. So you might not be feeling so lucky right now, but you just don't realize. You could be feeling very blind to your blessings at the moment, because it's kind of just like the universe is taking charge, and you really just have to like breathe and let go into it. The universe has greater plans for you. It might not be what you have consciously intended for yourself, but you will see that something is coming that it really needed to happen. Five of Imps reverse. You could be leaving some people behind here, especially if it was like people who brought you drama. It could be one specific person in mind, but it often has to do with a whole group of people who you're choosing to walk away from. Like I said, they just bring a lot of drama into your life, and you're trying to avoid conflict right now. So you might have be at a tough place in your life where you have to walk away from certain people who just aren't really vibrating with you right now, or not vibing. Three of Pentacles, so it could be a work situation for some of you, or it could have to do with like a team. You know, it's definitely like a group of people. It could even be like a part of a specific community or something, but I see that you want to have nothing to do with the drama or conflict that it brings. You're very much just focused on getting your job done, and you're not really here to gossip, you know, especially like in your work life. You're not so much interested in the gossip and rumors and all that. Like you have a lot of ideas. You could definitely have a really creative idea that you're working on, and you're trying to nourish it, and you're not really here for distractions or pettiness or anything. You're just trying to like do your job right here. Four of Bats, so you could be doing some deep contemplation here. You know, you could definitely be distancing yourself from people in general. Maybe not even seeing your friends as much as you used to, just getting more downtime to yourself, feeling very reflective here, and just, yeah, catching up on rest here. Rest is definitely very important for you. You know, don't let people take away your time to just relax and decompress, and be sure that you're getting enough sleep too. And you could just be feeling like more tired these days. Ace of Bats reverse, so there is like this new beginning here on the horizon, but there's a little bit, some type of blockage here. So it's kind of like there's definitely some confusion here, and that could prevent you from moving forward. Maybe you're hesitant to move forward because you feel like you just don't know enough. You don't have enough you don't have enough information here on the situation, and you're trying to seek out more clarity. So you could also be like relying a lot more on your intuition rather than logic or fact to try to figure out like what exactly is going on. So you're really like heightening your intuitive powers rather than just taking things at face value and just trying to look beyond the material realm, between the lines. Three of Imps reverse. So there is impatience here. You're tired of waiting on something, maybe waiting on a person, or maybe you've been waiting for this Ace of Bats moment to come through, this new beginning, and there could have been delays, more delays than expected, and it's like you just don't want to wait anymore. You really want to move forward, but maybe there's just a lot of deep thinking and reflection you have to do before you can fully move forward. Page of Bats reverse now. So you could be having problems with communication with someone. There could definitely be someone spying on you or just paying attention to you from a distance, and you don't even realize this. Someone is very curious about you. They really want to learn more about you. So it's not just you feeling this confusion. I feel like someone else is kind of confused about you, and so they are sort of waiting in the background, and they are not yet ready to come forward. They're trying to just like, I don't know, maybe they want to learn more about you or more about a situation that you're involved in before they can actually be direct with you. But someone is definitely like paying attention to you, but from a distance here. The Empress reverse. So this is also the sign of Venus too. So also the zodiac signs of Libra or Taurus may be significant to some of you. So seeing her in reverse, it's a lot of like discomfort and growing pains. So it's sort of like I'm seeing like this new beginning that was really like destined to happen, and it was meant to come forth, but there's a lot of growing pains here, and this new beginning may be happening a lot slower than you would have wanted it to. And it's kind of like you want to rush the process. You want this new beginning to like completely manifest. You want to feel it, but there's all these delays happening, and I think it's because this new beginning here requires so much growth that if you were to rush into it, it could be a disaster. You could end up really getting hurt here, and this is something that you really have to take your time with, because there are growing pains here and you really need to let this unfold naturally. 10 of Bats. So something will eventually come to a close very soon. Okay, so before you can experience this new beginning, something has to come to a close here, a full stop. So you really do have to let go of a part of your past, and that could be multiple people here from your past, not just one person. So something will eventually, the chapter will eventually close, but I do feel like it's taking longer for you than you wanted it to. Seven of Pumpkins. Yeah, this card is all about patience. So you're just really going to have patience with this, and it will all unfold eventually in its own time, in divine timing. Okay, so yeah, that's the gist of the message that I got here. So I hope that resonated with someone out there, whoever needed to hear it, and I hope this was helpful. And otherwise, I'm gonna leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, and I send you much love and many blessings.